As you might have heard, Epic Games seems to be giving up completely on Fortnite Rocket Racing. We have all the brand new modes. Lego's a must succeed. Festival's doing great. Battle Royale, of course, is doing fantastic. But unfortunately, there's no denying that Rocket Racing has completely missed the mark. We're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about a big delay on whether or not Epic Games is going to actually abandon Rocket Racing. If there's any new ideas, we have a couple ideas I wanted to take from a reply from FireMonkey, or a couple things that I found in general. It's not going to be like one of those tweet videos. It's just a couple ideas that I would love to hear from. And I'd love to know what you guys think about down below in the comment section afterwards. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I'm your guy with many YouTube channels. Let's talk about Rocket Racing. So I want to bring you over to this post by FireMonkey. The end date for Rocket Racing Neon Rush has been extended from the API from June 28th to October 1st, and there was a correction tweet over here, and it's been changed to July 23rd, not September. So it seems like Epic Games did change their mind about this, because people were posting that Rocket Racing is going to be delayed and they are just not working on it at all. But it seems like that's been changed a little bit. But there needs to be a conversation about Rocket Racing right now, because again, this could have been something that Epic Games is doing, and we still don't know what's going on with Rocket Racing, where Epic Games stands with it, because when you look at this thing has thousands of players compared to creative maps that have the entire Fortnite community, compared to Battle Royale, compared to Festival. Rocket Racing is getting stale for so many players. And honestly, I don't know about you guys, I barely played Rocket Racing. When it first came out, yeah, you know what, I liked racing a couple times here and there, but at the end of the day, I didn't care for it. I want to bring you to a couple ideas, because Shinna had something very interesting to say, and this, I'll just read you the post over here. I'll say it again and again. Rocket Racing should have been a Mario Kart-like game and not fully serious competitive game mode. I'm convinced player numbers would look way different if they had taken a different approach to this whole thing, and that would be amazing, by the way. That's how I feel about it, and I know that's how so many people feel about it, because the idea of a racing game in Fortnite is great. A wacky game like Fortnite to have items, even if you just want to use the Fortnite items like junk wrists, shockwave grenades to flip the cars, impulse grenades to do fall damage. If you want to have some sort of just crashing mechanic that just makes the cars flip way more than they already do, you know what I mean? If they were to make a Mario Kart rival game mode, they could succeed in that. Have rockets in Rocket Racing. Anything instead of the actual just competitive racing mode. And I want to bring you to one more tweet, because it's another thing that I found very interesting when looking for this over here. A user by the name of Ghostly Ignition had this to say: Rocket Racing would be cool as, you know, if it was based on Fortnite POIs instead of just names. Like, imagine racing around Dusty Divot and Dusty Diner, or the neon streets of Mega City, or the slurp-filled waters of Slurpy Swamps. This also would be infinitely better, but of course, that gets a little bit of a problem with Epic Games, because they'd have to bring back old POIs, but then again, it would just be on like one island, so I don't really know. Can't be that much, actually, yeah, it can't be that much of a difference if it's just, but like, they already have the maps out right now, right? But regardless, there could have been so much more work done in Rocket Racing. I don't know about you guys, I'd be playing Rocket Racing all the time if it worked like Mario Kart. Honestly, I would love that. I love Mario Kart. I've played Mario Kart my entire life, and honestly, who doesn't love Mario Kart? Even if you don't want to make it nearly your primary mode, if somebody came up to you and said, hey, you want to play some Mario Kart? I'm down. And I would imagine the vast majority of the world would be down as well. Epic Games does such a good job at making different modes like this, making LTMs, making a spin on different games. They did a great job with Lego, and they did a great job with Festival. They can do that with Rocket Racing too. They just need to fix it. Why do people love Fortnite? They love the wackiness, fun part about Fortnite for the vast majority, and I know that's a little bit controversial to say this season, right? But that's the reality of the situation, right? If you were to make Rocket Racing not just driving, that's all you do in Rocket Racing, and it can be fun. It's just the replayability is not there. And if you were to have a bunch of items thrown at each other, things like the turtle shells, I know you can't copy and paste Mario Kart, but you can have the same principles for it. Even add your own Fortnite spin to it. That would make Rocket Racing infinitely better. And they can still do it, man. They can still do it. So it's interesting to see where this is going to play out, because again, the date's been changed back, but Epic Games was extending the date. We don't know if that was a fake leak that came out. Regardless, Epic Games needs to do something, and I wouldn't shock me if Epic Games just straight up gave up on Rocket Racing, because again, the player counts just are not there at all. It needs a complete rehaul in how it works. Either that, or you need to add some really, really fun items. But even then, that's just saying that it's a little bit of a rehaul, right? So you can still have Rocket Racing there. The Find It in Fortnite thing is amazing, but Rocket Racing just hasn't held up. Lego's awesome, Festival's awesome, Battle Royale's awesome. The creative maps that you can find in Discovery are awesome. Rocket Racing, not awesome. And I understand there's a lot of people who do like Rocket Racing, but I'm just speaking in general here. The general player base does not like Rocket Racing. I don't dislike it. I just have no incentive to play it, and Epic Games would need to really, really change it. So I love the ideas that we've taken over here today. I would love to know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you have any ideas on how Epic Games can improve rocket racing, what do you think about the future of it? Do you think Epic Games is going to continue working on it? I would love to know what you guys think down below. Thank you very, very much for watching this video. Check out, before you go, check out this video on screen over here, because I want you to stick around on the channel. It'd be fantastic if you did. YouTube thinks you'll like this video the best. It's handpicked for you. Check it out, guys. I will see you over there. Take care.